This is technology set up for content creators. I wanted to basically nerd out about different tech and the variety of different things I've acquired over the years. So I figured, why not make an episode about that? So if you're listening in, thank you. If you're watching on the live stream, even more thank you, because I want to interact with each and every one of you. Now, why is that so dark? I'm looking at the live stream and I look really, really dark. So that doesn't make any sense. Okay, maybe just the auto light balance was off. Just maybe turn this up a little bit or something. Make it more warmer. Yeah, it looks a little bit more natural. Let me know what you guys think. If this is this looks a little bit more bright, but this looks a little bit more natural. So I might just leave it on here. So if you're watching, essentially, I'm talking about the variety. Sajad, welcome in. I'm talking about the variety of different content technology you can use in order to create whatever you're doing. This goes for writing, audio, and video. Even before this call, I was having a lot of hell with my microphone arm. I bought this low profile 5-fine microphone arm on Marketplace. Presumably he sold it because it was doing this stuff to him. Essentially, the arm will just go down. If I don't have it this high and I just do it ever so slightly lower, it'll just go down and it'll just automatically fall to the table every single time. And it's really nice because it goes underneath the monitor arm. My other one, let me see if I can actually find it real quick. The other arm actually would go over the monitor and allows for this kind of overreaching top of the line feel. It's actually a fancy Blue Yeti mic arm. However, it was a little bit in the way, especially when I had a multi-monitor setup. I'm trying to make sure I actually talk into the mic. And I have a special setup on here. You can see, if you're listening and you can't see, but I'll try to describe it. If you can see these little bungee cords on this microphone. It's a vibration mount, and so whenever I'm typing on my desk, it won't actually affect the recording as much. This is a Blue Yeti X microphone, and I'll tell you the story how I acquired that. But essentially, I'm talking about the variety of different technology you would use as a content creator. So I have lights going on, I have my cameras, plural, I have keyboards, and actually what I just did recently is set up, not recently, this morning, my mini PCs, my secondary monitor, and all that, even a switch dock, in order for me to start doing more content with doing video capture devices. And that's another device you could have. And so this microphone I got here and the Blue Yeti mic arm that I actually got for free. And that's because I essentially traded on Marketplace about a year or two ago. I had an old TV, nice 1080p sharp display, but it wasn't fancy. But this guy had a Roku. He wanted to connect up to it for his kids. And I reached out because I was like, I want that microphone arm. I had a crappy little bendy one you can get on Amazon for cheap. And those, get in the way. Those would actually be right in the middle of my screen. So I had to put them in between my screens. It got really annoying. This microphone arm was able to go over the screen, which is really nice. And this microphone arm actually goes under, which is why I got this one too. But the over was really helpful, especially since I could just lift it up and it would just go out of the way. I think that's really helpful. I'm actually so frustrated by this mic arm, I might switch arms here in a second. And so I got that. I asked him, hey, do you mind just trading that mic arm for my TV? Because that mic arm is $130 online. I think he was selling it for $90 or $100. And then I saw he had this microphone on there too. I'm like, hey, if I throw an extra $20, you mind if I get that microphone? He's like, you could just have it. And that was really lucky. I think he was just trying to get it off his hands. He tried his attempt on live streaming, didn't want to do it anymore. That's fine. So this nice microphone, Yeti X, I had the old Yeti, the cylinder one that everyone starts off with at some point. I had that old Yeti and a crappy old microphone arm, and instead now I have this Blue Yeti X and the Blue Yeti microphone arm. This is the 5-fine low profile one, and I was able to get them all on Marketplace. But I essentially got the fancy mic and the fancy arm for free by just trading. Additionally, there's other things you can do too. If you start going on there and just searching for Elgato or Logitech periodically, eventually Facebook knows that, and so this is on Facebook Marketplace. It'll just start sending you stuff. If you want, as soon as you get on Facebook Marketplace, it'll show you what you want to see, and that helped me out a lot because I was constantly looking up Logitech. I managed to find this $240 keyboard for, roughly $200 on average, but I got this keyboard for $40. I got the Logitech Litra bar and the Litra little mini light for, let's see, I think $30 and $15 respectively, despite the fact those are $150 normally. And then Yeah, my 2 cameras I bought brand new actually, so I can't say I bought those cameras on Marketplace. But I got the Logitech Stream Cam right there, which can rotate, which allows me to do vertical video much more easily. And I have the Elgato Facecam Pro on there, which actually, if you find a coupon, there was a way for me to get 20% off. I just searched for a coupon online, and I managed to find one like right away. So these are special things you can do in order to enhance your content creation setup without doing much. If you look at how this looks without these lights on, it's pretty dark. It's not that great looking. And honestly, just having the overhead light kind of actually bleeds me out a little bit, which is not good. As soon as I turn these back on, you can actually see my face. This one's more of a shadow filler, so I could actually just go with the one light and look good. But I kind of like filling in that other side there too. And so really my point of making this live stream today is literally just talking about creating the environment that's conducive to you to make content. And yeah, I think Sajjad might have dipped out here, but if you have any questions, Sajjad, feel free to ask. I wanted to just share with you all just the passion behind it. So this is my setup right now. This isn't me bragging. It's just a matter of, if you want to create content, you need to do it effectively. And I wanted to just share that today with you all.